enjoyed your sandwiches. Whoops.
Thank you.
Oh, Kevin, can't tell you how neat it is being down here after spending all that time up in my room.
Well, dear, we knew you wasn't feeling so well, so...
Well, I guess I was just about as miserable as one person could possibly be. Tell me something. Are people, talking about Frank and me, or talking about Frank and Jill?
There's bound to be some talk, you know, Dee, but, they don't say much around me. After all, I'm, like, you know, a friend of the family.
Sure. Hi, Mary.
Hello, Dee. Where is everybody?
Well, all the customers are on vacation. That was a joke. Okay, well, Maeve is upstairs, and her back still hurts her, and Johnny is eating supper to little John. Mary, he wanted to. Come on, don't look at me
I
like
thought
that.
Jack persuaded you to take care of the baby yourself.
Mary, now, should I deprive your father of feeding little John if he wants to? Now, Mary, really?
Well, I hope at least you'll allow yourself the pleasure of putting him to bed, huh? Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, Mary. Will you join us?
Oh, I'd love to.
How about a drink?
Sure.
Oh, say, listen, we missed the news show tonight.
Did you? Oh.
But did you have anything special on?
I did an expose in the city's neglect of the streets. Probably shouldn't do much, but I was
I'm looking for Mrs. Delia Reed Ryan.
Here I am.
You're
Who wants me?
You're Delia Reed Ryan?
Yeah, that's right.
I have something here for you.
What's that?
This is for you, Mrs. Ryan. You've touched it. Now you might as well read it.
Hey, mister, wait a minute. What is this?
Looks to me like a bona fide summons.
Summons. Frank Ryan, petitioner against Delia Reed Ryan, respondent. You are hereby summoned to answer the above-captioned action for divorce. What a divorce?
Can I see, Dee?
Yeah, you can have it. I mean, that's a really cruel thing to do to me. It's a public place. I mean, Frank never would have done something so mean to me. Jill must have made him do it. I mean, she put him up to that.
I think maybe you ought to sit down.
You know that she tried to snake him away for 3 years after I was married to him. And then I had the baby, and then she's still trying to hang on to him. And now I get something like
Delia,
this.
stop.
I can't stop it, Mary. I'm not going to divorce him so he can marry her. Now, I mean, this isn't going to do her any good. Because I'm going to fight for him today, and I'm going to fight for him tomorrow, and I'm going to fight for him next year if I have to. She's not going to take away my husband and my baby.
Delia, now don't go out, honey. Wait a few
Don't
minutes.
tell me what to do, okay? Because you're not going to lose your husband or your family. Give me this.
Oh.
I can't blame her for being upset.
Oh, she's always upset. I wonder if she's outside. Maybe she's just cooling off. Excuse me.
I'm pushing wish him in every word of it.
I believe that.
Come on, Bucky, let's get out of here.
Hey, where are we gonna go?
Want to go someplace where I'm not reminded every minute of all the trouble that Jill's getting herself into.
This week.
He's not dead. He's alive. Our lives, if we know it, is over.
Now.
I have a daughter. Star. Where was my wife?
After 8 long years, the original Todd Manning escapes, and he's ready to take his life back. Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Thank you for your vote of confidence.
He was hired to protect her family.
I think I want to go out today.
Sounds great.
Okay.
This week.
You punish your ex for moving on with her life? I'm not having it.
Does Carly have a new lover?
She's still my wife, you know.
Watch General Hospital, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
You know how it is. You look in the mirror one day and you go, how am I going to lose this weight? eDiets Meal Delivery from eDiets.com. It's the easiest, smartest, most delicious way to eat great and finally lose the weight. I know you're thinking, eat great and lose weight? Really? Really.
You'll love the food. There's no MSG, no fake sugars.
The food tastes fantastic. It's awesome. Very delicious.
It tastes wonderful.
Call now or go to eDiets.com. Choose from over 100 fresh prepared meals, not dehydrated diet food, but really delicious food. eDiets will deliver your favorite meals and snacks in a chill fresh container.
All you have to do is relax, enjoy, and eat great, all the way to slim.
I lost 115 pounds.
65 pounds.
25 pounds.
94 pounds. Along the way, eDiets.com gives you real support.
Terrific online tools, access to registered dietitians and trainers, and friends who care about your success.
They're there with you to hold your hand, and they really care.
Truthfully, I like everything about eDiets.
I've lost 30 pounds. All of a sudden, I find myself a changed person.
Hey, I made it to 50 pounds, and look at me now, I'm 60 pounds.
Millions of people have turned eDiets.com to lose the weight. Now it's your turn.
Call or go to eDiets.com and sign up for 7 full days of meals, 3 meals per day, fresh prepared just for you, plus snacks. So don't wait. Join eDiets. Eat great food and lose weight fast.
I believe that eDiets can change people's lives.
My husband will often say, "You're the hot wife." That's just boosted my confidence a lot.
eDiets has changed my life forever.
Call to find out how you can get 1 week of meals absolutely free. That's right. 1 week of fresh prepared food, 1 week of weight loss, 1 week of success, free.
Free? What are you waiting for? Call or go online to get started now.
Call 1-800-279-1604 or visit eDiets.com now.
Pat, you got a minute?
Hi, sure. What's up, Mir?
Did Delia come over to see you by any chance?
No. Why?
I lost her, that's all. Listen, I'm sorry to drag you into this, but I don't know what else to do. Things are getting pretty ragged at home.
What happened to Dee?
Frank just had her served with divorce papers, and she had an absolute fit. Finally ran out in the middle of the street sobbing.
Going where?
Don't know.
She shouldn't be alone when she's that strung out, Mir. We sure don't want her to do anything foolish like she did last time.
Well, I think what we really need at the moment is somebody to help cool things down a bit, like you.
I'll do anything I can, you know that.
I know. If you could just be around home as much as you can when you're not on duty.
Yeah, I'd be glad to.
Thanks a lot. It'd be a lot of help. I think there's somebody who wants to see you.
Oh, hello, Alex.
It's okay, I'll wait till you finish.
No, come here. Mary, this is Dr. Alex McLean, my sister, Mary Ryan.
Oh, how you doing?
Fine, thank you. But it's Mary Ryan Finelli now.
Sorry about that. Alex is here bringing order out of chaos in general surgery.
Well, right at this moment, I'd say I was creating a little chaos of my own. Well, I'm trying to install a new system here, and we're suffering from a rather bad case of growing pains. I found out what you wanted.
Surgery?
No, counterindicated, just as you thought. You know, your brother here is a very clever diagnostician. I hope you realize that.
Well, we all know he's clever because he was able for so many years to make himself invisible.
That is clever.
She thinks this is funny.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm going to have to hear the rest of this story.
Well, for years, whenever Dow wanted to find somebody to help him with a delivery or run an errand, Patrick was invisible. He'd just sit in the chair, his nose in the book, and heard not one word Dad said. Finally, he'd get someone else to do it, usually me.
What can I say? I was preparing for a career in medicine.
I used to try that with my father, but he'd just take hold of one ear and lift me up to my feet, which tends to attract your attention.
How bad?
My father was 5'7", only he always acted like he was 7'5".
I wonder if he has any Ryan blood in him anywhere. Well, I better be getting home, or I'll get a little attention myself. Actually, I expect I will anyway. So long, sweetheart.
Okay, bye-bye.
Nice meeting you, Alex.
Nice to meet you. Excuse me.
Yes?
Before you go, didn't I understand you to say that your name is Finelli?
I'll have a double scotch with water and a lemon twist. How about you?
I'm off for 36 hours.
You'll have the same.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Double, huh? How'd you know I'd want that?
Extrasensory perception.
I haven't seen you like this in a long time.
Yeah, well, I haven't been like this in a long time.
Look, I know you're mad. I just don't know what you're mad at.
I am furious at Jill Coleridge getting herself involved in that Frank Ryan Delia mess.
Are you thinking about what Delia said?
No. I'm not thinking about what Delia said. I'm thinking about the way Delia operates. She'll do it, Bucky. She'll live up to it.
I know she gets angry. I know she gets upset.
No, Bucky. It is more than that. She is not only an attractive, appealing person, but she always manages to get her way. Yeah, thank you. Because she'll go to any lengths to do so.
Look, she gets excited.
No,
Bucky,
Bucky,
anybody would have gotten.
It is more than that, Bucky. It is more than that. The first time I talked to her, she came to the hospital to find out about getting Frank transferred from the hospital back to the Ryans' apartment because of Jill, as I found out later. Now, you see, this was long before Frank was ready to be moved.
Yeah, but he was moved, wasn't he? I mean, he wasn't. They didn't take him away.
No, but he was almost moved, Bucky. See, after 5 minutes, I was ready to have him released. Then I realized that I was in the hands of a master manipulator. And we held on to him long enough for him to recover and decide for himself, and he stayed on for the full course. But, Bucky, she had me going, and I didn't even know her.
It's Jill, isn't it? The person you're concerned about.
Yeah. Bucky, I hope you won't think it's too soon, but I'm in love with her.
Well, she's a lovely lady. I'd say she's just what Noah would have wanted for you.
Thank you.
I knew you liked her, but...
Yeah. And someplace, actually, it was at the beach house. Slipped over, became something more than that.
She know?
Oh, yeah.
She's still involved with Frank, huh?
And I'm really not sure why. I mean, I don't know whether it's real love, or whether she's being loyal because she feels she's made some sort of a commitment, or whether it's a habit she just can't break.
From what I've gathered, it's more than a habit.
Huh. Yeah, well, maybe, Bucky, but she is in for a lot of trouble. Delia is not going to let Frank go. See, what I don't understand is why she doesn't protect herself from a man who's married, who has a child. And on top of everything else, he's a Catholic.
Well, maybe she doesn't want to protect herself.
Oh, come on.
Oh, no, look, I mean it. Okay. Maybe I don't know Jill as well as I know Faith, but from what I've heard about the Coleridge house, it was a pretty cold, remote place to grow up in. And then on the other hand, there's the Ryans. They're full of life and warmth and vitality.
Hard to resist, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, well, I guess that makes sense.
So, what are you gonna do?
Well, I know what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna let Jill go. Besides that, I think we should finish our drinks. I think we should order another round and see if we can't come up with some sort of plan.
What plan?
Master strategy, bucko, master strategy.
Well, I can't say my track record is so great in that department, but I'll try.
There's Kane.
I am Erica Kane.
And then there's Jane.
I'm Erica Kane.
This week,
You have no life, so you had to steal mine?
it's not just who finds out first.
My God, you're a fake.
It's what he plans to do about it. Watch All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
Next week on All New Views, Duchess of York Sarah Ferguson on the Royal Snub, her daughter's hat, and her reality show. Plus Mad Men vixen Christina Hendricks. Then teen heartthrob Nick Jonas and rapper Ice-T with his wife Coco. Next week on All New Views on ABC.
Even in extreme conditions, nobody wants to wear a greasy mosquito spray. Try new Off Deep Woods Dry Repellent. The same proven protection of Off Deep Woods, but with a formula that feels dry, not oily or greasy like ordinary long-lasting repellents. Take comfort to the extreme. New Off Deep Woods Dry keeps bugs off.
SC Johnson, a family company.
Losing weight is as simple as 1, 2, 3. Eat right, be active, and try my new Smart Weight Loss formula.
I lost 23 pounds the smart way. I lost 30 pounds. It really works.
Say yes to my Smart Weight Loss, the smarter way to lose weight.
I joined Match because
A friend of mine.
my cousin, uncle,
My sister.
met her husband,
Met his wife.
met her new fiance on Match.com.
Match.com. More dates, more relationships, and more marriages than any other site.
I figured, why not me?
Start for free today.
Who's coming and who's going? SoapNet has the status update on your favorite stars. On General Hospital, Bruce Weitz is back as gangster Anthony Zaccara.
It's some turn of events.
On The Young and the Restless, Emily O'Brien is saying goodbye to Genoa City.
Another time?
Daytime favorite Tamara Braun is Taylor on Days of Our Lives.
Okay, I'll drink to that.
And on One Life to Live, Roger Howarth is back in Landview.
I have to be with my family.
Keep up with the latest status updates on SoapNet.
Look, thank you for seeing me. Look, I know you're very busy, but I am very upset. I mean, look what they did to me tonight.
Were you surprised?
Yeah, I was very surprised.
Well, your husband did tell you he was filing for divorce.
Yeah, but it happened all of a sudden. I mean, all of a sudden I see that thing right in front of my face. I mean, with all those people in the bar, I was so embarrassed.
It's perfectly routine. You've been served with a summons and a complaint.
Yeah, well, whatever it is, I don't know.
The summons notifies you that you'll be called to deal with the legal action.
When?
Well, there's no date. Within a few weeks. The complaint is adultery. Your husband intends to terminate your marriage because of it.
Me? Adultery? Meanwhile, well, he's carrying on with Jill.
Well, at least it doesn't mention Roger Coleridge. That's a good thing. Evidently, your husband doesn't intend to embarrass you any more than necessary.
Yeah, he's doing it to be considerate of Jill. Roger's her brother. I mean, he doesn't care about me. He just doesn't want to embarrass her, that's all.
That may very well be.
Look, this really isn't fair. Look, you gotta do something for me, Miss Bernie, please.
We'll be called to give an answer within 20 days, either denying the charges, which seems difficult for us to do since you seem to have confessed to the entire family, or admitting them, which would accept the fact that Frank has grounds for divorce.
No, wait a minute. You've got to do something for me. You said this is a full-scale
Mrs.
wall.
Ryan, sit down.
What?
Sit down.
Yeah.
Now, I am going to explain our situation to you one last time. And let me advise you that it won't do either of us any good if you get hysterical again.
I'm sorry.
This indicates that your husband intends to move quickly. Now, unless we can find evidence of Frank's adultery with Jill, he'll be able to get a divorce within several months.
Several months? I mean, I thought it could go on for years if one person is fighting the divorce.
Well, it used to, but the laws have been changed, at least in this state. Have you managed to find any evidence against your husband?
No, look, Miss Burning, I looked through all these things. All I came up with some small change. That was it.
Have you given any more thought to a private detective?
I couldn't do that. The family would really hate me for doing that. Maybe if I got a chance to go over to his office, Jill might have written him a love letter. Maybe it would be over there.
We need evidence that will stand up in court. Love letters, photographs.
Wait a minute. Maybe I could go over there tonight.
The best evidence would be to find them together and have a witness with you.
I don't know. How could I do that?
I suspect that you're a lot more clever than you would like the rest of the world to know. Put your mind to it. Find them together, and I promise you there will be no easy divorce for Frank Ryan.
Next, take a trip to the Upper West Side on Ryan's Hope. Later, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Only on SoapNet.
People
are talking about General Hospital's Sean Butler. Patricia Rich posted on Facebook, he is a good-looking bad boy with a good side. I'm really digging this one. Elizabeth Cross agrees. Oh yes, he is a sexy man. Zookie Williams-Ellis adds, I trust my eyes when I look at him, and they like what they see. Judy McCoy says, good choice, GH. And Kathleen Hahn sums it up. So damn hot. People are talking about General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet. Want more of your favorite soaps?
That's great.
Log on to abc.com/daytime. Watch current full episodes of All My Children, General Hospital, and One Life to Live.
Online critics love it.
Plus, get exclusive sneak peeks of what's coming up next.
Sounds like a thumbs up to me.
Connect with other fans to discuss what's on your mind.
I always want to hear what you have to say.
And check out the 101 galleries to get an intimate look at the history of your favorite characters.
That's the best news I've heard all day.
Find it all now at abc.com/daytime.
Amy, you're gonna love college.
Comforter. Mr. Cuddles.
Toilet paper.
Oh, hey, Scott.
Here. It's got extra soft tissue. Check out the pattern.
Same soft rolls we use at home, honey.
Do you know, Scott? Scott Extra Soft is softness done right.
I'm Ronnie from Jersey Shore, and keeping it real is what it's all about. That's why I use Xenadrin.
I'm Sonia, and I got real Xenadrin results. I lost 35 pounds, and I've never felt this sexy.
Get Xenadrin today.
Get Xenadrin. Get results.
Get great value this week at the Kmart 3-day sale. Hurry in. Footwear for the whole family is buy one, get one half off. And it's buy one, get one free on over 100 of your favorite everyday items. Plus, got 12-roll back tissue is just $6.99 a pack.
They're smart, and there's Kmart Smart.
Under a waterfall, dreams do come true.
Introducing creamy caramel and fantabulous fudge. 2 new Wonka Exceptionals. This is how Wonka does chocolate.
There are some things you can't control. The weather, the front page, the stock market, obviously. We're hearing the one thing no one wants to hear. Cancer. Okay, things you can control. What you know before treatment. There's a high risk of infection during chemotherapy. So don't let anything interrupt your fight against cancer. Talk to your doctors and go to manageyourtreatment.com. There are some things you can't control, but this you honestly can.
Genoa City, a place for families to fall apart.
I will get my daughter back.
You betrayed me. I'm done with you. There's no more family.
The Young and the Restless, tonight at 7 on SoapNet. Taylor loves EJ.
I can't get you out of my heart.
But so does Nicole.
You act like we're soulmates in love.
And if she can't be with him,
Get out of Salem or EJ goes to jail.
she'll see to it no one can. Watch Days of Our Lives weeknights at 6 and 11 on SoapNet. We asked Bradford Anderson to name all the Spinelli nicknames he could remember. Go.
Stone Cold Mr. Serpacino-esque one, Maximista, blonde one, original blonde one, Prince Pectoral, Big Daddy Stone Cold, the Goddess, the Divine one, Bad Blonde one, the Demented one, the Valkyrie, the Brusque Lady of Justice. I could be here for literally 3 days, probably.
See who Spinelli will nickname next on General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
My husband is Jack Finelli, a reporter for the Courier.
Well, in that case, let's just go right back to the beginning. I am really happy to meet you. Well, unless there are 2 obstinate, opinionated, bull-headed newspapermen with the same last name. Your husband and I were friends in Vietnam.
Let me see. Obstinate, bullheaded. Yeah, I think you know him.
It is true. There are only 200 people in the world.
You know, I'm beginning to think so. So you're married to Jack Finelli?
Is there something wrong with that? Now he's going to tell me Jack had a wife in Vietnam.
Oh, no, quite the contrary. No, when I knew Jack, he had a single-minded devotion to remaining a bachelor.
Yes, he's told me something about that.
He told all of us, but he made it through the ceremony.
Well, look, let me extend all my best wishes. Jack is one of the finest men I've ever known.
Opinionated, bullheaded?
Oh, I didn't say he was perfect.
Thank you.
In fact, his name was at the top of the list of people that I was going to contact once I got settled in here.
Dr. Ryan, can I talk to you a minute, please?
Sure. I'd love to hear the rest of this, but duty calls.
Hey, thank you for introducing me to your sister.
Oh, yeah. You'll like her. She's all right.
She's all right.
Da's the one who'd like to talk to him. He'd love to hear stories about Jack in Vietnam.
He'd love to see him go back there, you mean?
Ryan.
Yeah, here I am.
Who's Da?
Oh, he's my father. Da's sort of Irish. My mother's from Skibbereen in County Cork. Did you know Jack well in Vietnam?
Well, well enough to remove a piece of shrapnel from his abdomen.
Oh, I've seen that scar.
It's a beautiful job. I remember it.
You're talking about the operation.
Of course. Well, it was pretty colorful when they brought Jack back in. You see, he and some reporter, who was equally short on common sense, they managed to get their press jeep out in front of our brigade suite. They damn well got themselves a one-way trip to heaven on a landmine.
Oh, sounds just like him.
Yeah, he wasn't badly hurt. There wasn't even much pain. But a lot of noise.
I don't understand what he...
Well, all he knew was that he'd taken a bit of shrapnel down in the nether regions. Oh. But he didn't know where, and he was half scared to death.
He thought...
Well, yeah. So when I told him that he had nothing to worry about, he was so grateful. We just became instant friends.
Oh, he never told me that story before.
No, he didn't. Oh, well, maybe I shouldn't have either.
Oh, come on.
Oh, of course, it's all way past us now. Anyway, for the next, year and a half or so, Jack and I were drinking buddies. I used to supply him with human interest stories about some of the kids we were treating. And he gave me a liberal education.
Oh, of what sort?
Oh, how the world operates. Well, Jack was always interested in who had the power. I used to love to watch him digging around, finding out what was really going on.
Excuse me. I wonder, are you busy tonight?
No. Oh, no.
Oh, please, I'm not just being polite. Let me call Jack and see how his work's coming, and if he isn't busy, maybe you'd like to come downtown and have a drink with us.
Well, thank you. I'd love to.
Jack will be delighted to see you. More than some other people I can think of. Oh, have you got a dime?
Oh.
Sorry.
I'd love to see Jack, actually.
Let's just hope he hasn't gone out. Hi, it's Mary. Jack, are you there? Well, you didn't say anything. You are speaking to me, aren't you? Honey, I just met an old friend of yours. Yeah, Alex. I'm sorry. What is it?
McLean.
Alex McLean. Yes. I was wondering, would you like to have a drink tonight? Oh, terrific. Well, we'll be down about... Do you have any time?
Anytime.
In half an hour? Great. I love you. Well, we're all set.
You'd like to make it another time?
Oh, no. I'd like to do it tonight. There's a little problem that doesn't have anything to do with you. You were the only part of that conversation that Jack approved of.
No. I get the impression that there's some unfinished business between you and Jack.
It's nothing that can't wait till tomorrow. Oh, please come and have a drink.
Okay.
Good. The truth is, your being there may be a big help.
Oh?
Well, Jack's been a little moody in the last couple of days. But I think seeing you should get him out of that.
Well, I hope so. You just wait here a couple of minutes, I'll get a jacket, okay?
Sure. Oh, Alex, you don't mind all this, do you?
No, with Jack, it's about what I'd expect. Actually, I'm sort of curious as to what I'm going to find.
So am I. So am I.
2 minutes.
In Landview, rules were meant to be broken, and its residents will stop at nothing to get their way. Catch all the Landview shenanigans on an all-new episode of One Life to Live, weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.